begin the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Never the end is never the end is never the end. He never is. I'm sure if that's how it's exactly supposed to go, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hi, Stanley.
Worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
Okay.
What buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month.
See, I would find it very hard for me to do like a desk job.
Others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I mean, hey, whatever.
One day, something very
floats your boat, I guess.
happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
He got crepes at the lemonade stand.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never.
Why does nobody like Stanley?
This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
And he touched some grass. And he touched some grass. Oh, wait, this is the part where I actually have to step outside of the office. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm actually doing stuff.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, now the big question is, where the hell is the meeting room? Meeting room? Meeting room? Meeting room? Okay, that's clearly not the meeting room. Nice. Meeting room? Meeting room? Meeting room? Is this the meeting room? No, I guess it's not. Where the flip is this it? Is this it? I'm eventually gonna find this guy.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Okay, you can't tell me what to do.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Perhaps
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, where's the employee lounge? Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Alright, so... Oh, is it this?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I will say, this is a very nice, lounge just for people who want to step out of the office, unwind.
Yes.
It kind of gives me that cozy vibe.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I like chairs. But where are the paint? Oh. There's a painting.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
I just like admiring the artwork. Sue me, nerd.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Oh, I apparently got an achievement because I can't jump. Lovely. We love that. But can I do, like, anything else? How about this? Maybe? Maybe. Nope. Well, I guess this is the only way I can go, so we're gonna go out the door then. Sure.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Okay, there's the first open door on the left. Cool.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Alright, cool. Oh, this is the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do a presentation called How to Solve a Dispute with a Coworker. Or using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some level on the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment because everyone is unique. You, most of all. Duh. Number of slides on this slide. We got slides, chart, and charts and slides. Great. And any more slides? Any more slides? The rate at which chart and same slide depict the same information. Yes. Alright, we're gonna waddle.
You just started?
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
How
boss's
cute. You're
office.
following the directions to start.
Well, I'm trying to escape and make a run for this door,
That
and
door
it
won't open.
Exactly. So I'm forced to follow directions like a loser.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication
You
of
should
any
probably keep
human
track
life.
of which endings you get.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who
Supposedly
orchestrated
there's a
this.
42.
What dark secret was
Oh,
being
for
held
crying
from
out
him?
loud.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Okay, but there's a keypad here somewhere.
Behind you.
Unless you're referring to... Oh ho! I am like so
Stanley just sat
smart.
around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random...
You're right, I
buttons
could
on
never
the
know that the
keypad,
combination
Stanley
was
happened
2,
to
8, 4,
input the
5,
correct
even though you
code.
literally said the
Unsure
combination like 12
amazing.
times.
See, but the
He
narrator's
stepped
not
into the
supposed to
newly
technically
opened
exist.
passageway.
Into the newly opened passage. Oh, ho. Okay. Hello? Hello? I don't like this. Something's gonna jump out at me and I don't like it. Oh, I got a loading screen. Great.
Oh, what is this ending?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Just
It
a little.
was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why
Yeah,
did he
don't think
feel
too hard,
this
Stanley, or
now,
else you'll start
when
seeing
for
smoke
years
about your
it
ears.
had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
I mean, sure, I guess. Oh! What's shooting at me? Felt like it was like an arrow or something.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, hi, it's the mind control facility. What if I just look at it but don't touch?
Lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Probably not.
Well, you're gonna find out anyway.
This is true, this is fact.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay, well, that's not like super creepy or anything. So, like, watch, someone's gonna like pop up, aren't they?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
No, I don't believe you.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I mean, I'm already blind to begin with, so you're not that far off, my dude.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Alright, so I gotta figure out something to pop all these. What button is... Wait, what's this? Console disabled. Boo! You scrub! Alright, there's gotta be something. Nope, still offline. Is there like another button? Well, there's a whole bunch of buttons. That doesn't work. Oh. Damn it! I thought that was close.
Nope.
Oh. Is there maybe something up here? Wait, what's this? Mind control idols awaiting input. So, okay, I probably can't put anything in here until I do this stuff. Cool. So maybe 5. Is there a button with the number 4 on it?
Oh, you poor uncultured person.
3. Okay, I see a 4. I see a 3. Maybe I actually have to hit them in order. So, let's try this. 1. 2. No, it's okay. I'm just using my little legs. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Wait, that's 5. Where's 3? Here's 3. Alright, so 5 is back there. Then 4's got to be around here somewhere. Where's 4? Where's 4? 4? 4? 4? That's... Honey, where the hell's number 4?
Don't know. Haven't tried this part yet.
Great!
Or I haven't tried the numbered buttons.
Wait, you're saying there's another way to complete this without the number buttons?
Yep.
Not helpful. So, you know what? We're gonna get... Alright, Christmas! Alright, so. But. No, not this. There we go. Alright. So. If I'm trying to hit the buttons in order, there's 1, 2, console disabled. But that would make no sense why there isn't a 4. Unless I'm just like really stupid and it's like not existent. Okay, it's not here, but what am I missing here?
It's kind of right in front of your face. That's the really funny part.
What, this thing? Oh. But that... But there's nothing here.
That's not it.
But you said it was right in front of my face.
Yeah. Go to the left.
How many bees could a Jimmy be, Jimmy, if a Jimmy bee could Jimmy bees? Hi, Ninja Glappy. Welcome
Would you like some help?
Welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? How is your day? Hopefully all is well, my friend. Oh, you'll appreciate this. So I meant to show you while you were streaming last night, and I totally didn't forget things.
Good job, honey.
Oh, come on. How can we forget? Where is it? Where is it? So, Music Girl and I went to, like, this Christmas light show up by where we are, and they do a real kick-butt job of it every single year. And there was one thing we saw that made me think of you. So I'm trying to see where exactly the heck it is. It's gotta be, I know. I'm gonna be like big sad if I can't find this. Oh yeah, here it is. No, not ads. Alright. Well, I found a picture, so I'll wait back so you get out of ad purgatory. Okay, so do the number buttons have to correlate with these buttons?
No.
Great. I guess I'm confused, like, what exactly I need to hit.
Okay, so do you want help with this one?
Sure.
Okay. Turn to the right. Keep going. See that thing that says facility power?
Yeah. Okay.
Go into the room.
Didn't I go in there and said it was, I'm calling. Yes! Yes! I did go in here and it said I had to go back out.
No, I didn't say that.
And when at last he found the source of the room's
Okay,
power,
you're gonna get 2 different
he
endings
knew it
here
was his
based
duty,
on which one you
his
decide to pick. Have
obligation,
fun.
to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
You know what? After all this, they deserve to get mind control.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
The hell I did!
Saved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yep.
Oh, Stanley.
That is exactly what I wanted.
But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can
What if
do.
I just hit this off
You were
button
supposed
also?
to let it go. Turn the controls
anything
off and leave.
Oops.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
I'm sorry, what?
This machine is activated without proper DNA identification. Nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Waddle, waddle,
It's
waddle.
your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to
So
your
basically now we
heart's
have to
desires.
escape.
Oh, this is much better than
but
what I
honey,
had
there
in
is
mind.
no
What a
escape.
shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
So while he's telling his
I let the office
life
sink into
story,
the ground, swallowing
Izuku and I
everyone
went to this
inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Christmas light thing over the past weekend.
This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything.
And we found a school of sharks. So it's like, hey, it's Ninja Glappy in the school of sharks. Like, tell me that doesn't look pretty sick.
Even better.
As, you know, we're kind of on the verge of, you know, explosions and stuff happening.
But I'm
Oops.
enjoying this so much.
I think our
You know
stuff
what?
is coming
To hell with it.
tomorrow.
I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Like our snow pants
These are
stuff.
precious
Yeah.
additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on
It's
trees.
in fairly large city an hour
Dear
away.
me, what's the
Oh.
matter, Stanley? Is it that you
Oh,
have
yeah,
no
that's prob-
idea
that probably
where
means
you're
it's
going
coming
or what
tomorrow.
you're supposed to be doing
Like-
right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer
Hey, but
that
for
something in
$15
this room
shipping,
was
we'll make
capable of turning it
quicker.
off? I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Sold? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge.
Listen, if you're just gonna make me go boom boom, just make me go boom boom already.
That's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds.
No,
until the big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the journey.
8,
And believe me,
7,
I will
6,
go every second
5,
of the inevitable
4,
fight from the moment
3,
I begin
2,
to the moment I say,
1.
"Yeah, right."
Happy New Year! Although I would say it was kind of funny to have the Christmas music playing during that very serious scene. It's like, you're gonna die! Christmas! Because that makes total sense. I think.
Alright, do it again.
Alright, cool. Let's leave the office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Great question.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, meeting room, meeting room. Where the hell is the meeting room? It is not here. I don't see it there. Is that not the spirit of Christmas to turn people into spirits? Exactly.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Shut up, Mom. You're not my dad.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
No.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes.
Okay, but I
this
literally
room.
did this
What a
already, so
beautiful
I'm just
room.
gonna walk out and
What
tell
a
him to go screw
gorgeous,
himself.
but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm the best employee there is. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. You can't tell me what to do.
Look, Stanley, I think in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I mean, it sounded like a challenge. I think I found another ending.
Yeah, you did. That was quick. Good job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All these co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No. I don't miss anything. I'm the best there is.
Stanley came to a set
Shut
of
up,
two
Dad.
open
You're not my
doors. This
mom.
was not the
We're
correct
going
way
this
to the
way.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Going
well.
this way.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
Yeah, okay,
But eager
sure.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Listen, if you're gonna tell me I have like a third daughter twice removed, whatever, we're gonna have bigger issues to talk about here.
Walk through the door and find out.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What if I just sit here and let it ring?
It won't do anything.
God damn it.
I was about to say you're gonna have to answer it eventually.
Okay, hi, bright light. Oh.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? Who'd want
Yes.
to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
Hi!
Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Hi, Stanley. Oh, okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Please press Y. Okay.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Oh, what if I just press up instead? Damn it.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to
Literally
work
can't go
was a
anywhere.
reminder that none of
This
it
ending
would
takes a
ever
minute.
happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had
But that
suddenly
is a very good
vanished
point,
off
Ninja
the
Globby.
face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Ew. Please press B to spend time with the boys. We're going to see the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice.
We have a
Barely
choice.
even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Please press Y to prepare dinner. Sure.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Yay! All right, kids. Please press down to tell your kids a story. Oh, I got a story for you. Can you hand me that book? I got a story for y'all. Hold on. We're gonna do our own little story time here. First, we're gonna get the Christmas music back on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to Story Time with Jimmy. And on today's episode, we're gonna read a nice little story called "Pet This Fucking Puppy."
It's a shame Twit's not here.
I mean, you could yell at him.
Do we really want Twit in chat?
I think it'd be fucking hysterical, but I'm not gonna point. And any small children, be prepared. There is language. I'm looking at you, children that I know very well. Hint, hint, hint.
This stream is 18 plus for a reason.
Yeah, but how many people actually look at the 18 plus thing? Nobody does. Anyway, page 1. Pet this fucking adorable puppy. Yes. We're gonna pet the fucking adorable puppy. So great. And now we're gonna snuggle in its fucking blankie with pizza. Because why not? And you know what will make this even better, y'all? Just a pure guess. Look at this fucking beautiful sunset. Doesn't that look like the best sunset there ever was? I think it's fucking beautiful. But sometimes when life gets you down and you need a good pick-me-up, and even though Mother Nature is giving us like a foot of snow, but that's beside the point. One thing you could do to kind of help alleviate those issues? Stop and smell the fucking roses. I mean, just look at them. They look so great.
It is actually like a scratch and sniff.
God damn it smells good. Get the book for yourself and scratch and sniff. I can't unfortunately do that through the screen. And just so you know, when life beats you down on your luck, and you try to go to the lemonade stand so many times, and you can't get any grapes, just go ahead and follow your fucking dreams. That's all you gotta do. And last but not least, when all else fails, there's nothing else you can do in the world because therapy can be too expensive. Just, scream into the bottomless fucking void. And everything will be all Gucci. And they all lived happily ever after. All because you wanted to pet the fucking puppy. Yee. And thank you for coming to Storytime with GBB.
Back to the game.
Back back to the game. Yeah, and I already told my kids the best story there ever
Such
was.
a wonderful fantasy. And so in his head, he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Please press X to tell your wife you love her. I love you.
I love you too.
Yay.
But there is no answer.
Oh.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all
What, the
he's doing
Sigma?
is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing is
Oh, I gotta
changed.
tell you about
The
that.
longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life
Oh,
is
how I got
real.
way too much joy in making my small children cringe. Please press X to go to fuck to sleep. Okay, Samuel L. Jackson.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
You can't tell me what to do.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules.
So,
I
did it
simply
just
play to
bring
my
me
intended
to my
purpose, the
office?
same
Yeah,
as
pretty much.
Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe
And I tried
this
again.
time. Ah!
And Stanley pushed a button.
Please die.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Well, that escalated quickly. Oh, Jimmy, did you hear it get engaged? I thought I saw something as far as that. Woo! Let's flip and go. So, spill the tea because the people want to know, and I'm also very nosy. How did it happen? What went down? And do we have an anticipated date yet?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
It
decided
could
to
mean
go to
my
the meeting
mother
room.
left
Perhaps
me.
he had simply missed a memo.
Right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, so I guess the question is, do I actually follow the directions?
You could
Or not?
or not. There are still endings that way that you have not hit.
This is true. This is very true. It was an accident, no joke. Okay,
What do you mean it was an accident? How do you accidentally propose to somebody?
I mean, to be fair, I feel like I would be tripping over my left 2 feet and be like, oh no, look what fell out of my pocket. We've been having conversation about our future at the time.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No.
Standing now in this incredible
Except
room,
there's nothing in here I
Stanley for
can
the first time
do.
understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away.
I
and he
didn't
felt
propose
sad
she did
again.
technically.
Then it came
Hey,
back,
at least it all
and
still
lingered
worked
for a
out.
minute or two. But eager to get back to business,
You know, it
Stanley
all
took the
works
first
itself
open
out
door
the
on
same
his left.
whoever proposes. But still, nonetheless. Woo! I mean, I'm gonna try this way again.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Ooh. Shiny. We were basically sitting at the dinner table after dinner having ice cream, and I made a joke that we have conversation like we're engaged. Whoop!
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
But what if I want to go this way? What if I want to go this way? And she went out thinking, asked me, do you want to be? And I said yes. Hey, you know, short, sweet, and to the point.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh, okay. So we're going to go this way. Doopy-doopy-doo.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
You dumb nuts.
See, we went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay.
And
okay,
do the
yes.
hokey pokey
I've got
and
it
turn
now.
yourself
This story
around.
is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Oh, hi truck. This totally doesn't look suspicious.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And
Wait,
this
what?
time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
Wait, what?
From the top.
Wait, no!
Welcome to the Stanley Parable.
So, does this basically, like... You're supposed to get, like, a whole bunch of different endings that you just randomly stumble across?
Yeah.
Great.
All of his co-workers were
So I
gone.
guess the question
What
is,
could it
how
mean?
many...
Stanley
have I
decided to
gotten
go to the
from
meeting
that?
room. Perhaps
Yeah,
he
to
simply
4.
missed a memo.
Oh, so I got a freaking long way to go.
Yeah.
Great! Alright, so I guess we're just gonna wander.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change
what?
anything when we were back in that room with all the
But-
monitors?
but-
did
but-
you move the story somewhere, or...
But they're supposed to be open.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah!
Right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's
And you're
here
gonna tell me,
somewhere.
hey, go through the left
then.
door.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, honey, buttermilk biscuits. Honey, what the Sigma is this? You know what, I'm gonna go this way just for pure spite. Maybe.
I'll say it.
Oh,
this is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No, the wedding's in June 2026, so we got some time to plan stuff out. We feel you so much on that, Ninja. Yeah, we're looking at July 2026 as far as our wedding, which was kind of nice that we can take our time, plan it out. Especially since certain months of the school year, it's like, nuts.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay, so it looks
Stanley decided
like
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
it's
he had
the
simply missed the memo.
actual beginning of the story. Oh my gosh, whoops.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Where are the doors?
It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. I don't think I missed anything. Said someone spilling a very good cup of coffee. Nothing there. Nice.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Sure.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I'm gonna punch something, like, real damn quickly. Okay, retrace our steps. There is nothing open.
I'm loving this.
What the hell is this?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Did you really
Some
think
people
you
win
won?
fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
That's exactly how I feel right now. I'm very angry. I'm very angry.
The adventure line!
The adventure line. On a scale of 1 to 12, how scared should I be of the adventure line?
Yeah, probably a 7.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
If I'm going to have some of my students, follow a simple line, that would be great. Okay, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. Squirrel! Oh, damn it.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence.
God damn
right?
it.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Ah! Yeah, it feels like it's almost like Spam-A-Lot music.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know them, you love them, you love to know them, and you know to love them. For the viewing, please, Jimmy B and the Grade B Band featuring Music Girl. The crowd cheers at Hyacinth Five. The ears start to bleed. Hi, Soup. We're going on an adventure. We're going on an adventure to Candy Mountain. Hopes and wonders and hopes and joy. No idea where the hell this line is going to take us, but we're living the best life. But anyways, welcome on in. How are you doing? And all that good stuff. If you don't know the amazingness that is the unofficial Soup. Hey, honey, could you give me a shout out, please? Then you are really missing out on great adventures. Hi, stairs. Stairs, yes.
music. Go back and look at that fern.
But I was enjoying the adventure. I liked going on the adventure.
This fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It looks like a giant pot plant. Are you sure this isn't a giant pot plant in the middle?
It's definitely not a giant pot plant.
Damn it! Could you imagine if there actually was a giant pot plant in the middle of the office building? It's like, alright, go take your break. Alright, I think we're done staring at this pot plant.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
So what's the game tonight? Honey, you want to explain what we're doing?
This is the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. I discovered this game through Markiplier, and I fell in love with it, but it was only available on Steam. And then about 2 months ago, it finally came out for the Switch. So I've been playing it, and now I'm making Jimmy play it, because I am head over heels in love with this game.
Okay, so we restarted. Stupid exhaust from war, Batistices and all that. Sue, Music Girl, and I feel you on that.
Yep.
8 ways past Friday, especially since I'm counting down today, so...
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
You put the line there for me! You literally created a line for me!
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
You know what? Sure! But things can't go wrong. Go the other direction. I guess.
Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our
But there's
story
literally,
to be?
like,
Go
nothing.
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
There better be ducks and penguins and grapes and a lemonade stand when this is all said and done, my dude.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I'm getting interested in just looking at all these freaking lines.
You know what else might give you an aneurysm? What?
What? Thanks.
Horse-sized ducks.
My work schedule is winding down for the week. Wednesday night, I'm flying down to Midwest for the holidays. Woo! Yeah, some of our friends are going to the Midwest. To the Midwest Clinic. Then I'm big sad.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Is it, though?
We mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
You know, the sad part is I could literally tell my children to walk around in circles, and I'm sure some would be more than happy to do that.
Means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Probably.
Since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Great. Basically Thursday through the new year. Going to the clinic can be either a positive or a negative. Depending on what exactly you're going in for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold up,
The confusion ending.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't
You
want to be
literally
like this.
put me
I
in this
won't restart the
predicament.
game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped?
I don't
Does
like
mean-
that.
Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if
mean,
we're in the destination or the
technically,
journey.
yes.
They're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So
This is
that's
true.
where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well,
Or
in the
not.
meantime, if you
Ah. Womp. Okay.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about this? Also, hi Hugan, welcome on in. The question is all this a prediction for what's to come? Knowing something with this,
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
you know what? I'm actually gonna follow directions.
Wow, I'm impressed. I'm proud of you.
Yet there was not a
Tips for
single
not getting
person
fired.
here
Talk
either.
less.
Feeling a wave of
Smile
disbelief,
more.
Yeah.
Stanley
Ninja's
decided
right,
to
it's a
go
meta
up to
story.
his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hopefully. Or not. And confusing and jokes. Yeah.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody.
What could it
He
mean?
began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. But incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code
fun.
by sheer luck. Amazing.
My brain
He
hurts.
stepped into the newly opened passageway.
So now do I go back to the... Oh, wait, what's... It's the same exact place, basically?
Yep.
Cool. Lovely. Do-be-do-do-do-do-do. Because we already did one ending earlier. Yes, Hugan, this is the Ultra Deluxe Edition. And you can thank Music Girl for that.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But what if I want to escape?
There is no escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
No,
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No,
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
No,
This is. Oh, I know this ending. Have fun with this one.
Do you remember this one?
Yep.
Ow.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
No.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
No. There's a catch.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I'm confused.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Okay, I'm confused. So it's a blueprint of the office.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So credits. Where the hell is this could lead? Freedom ending? Wait.
You haven't hit that ending yet.
Is this just telling me what all the endings there are?
No.
Countdown desk.
It's the Stanley Parable Museum.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not.
10 out of 10 timing.
Sometimes these things cannot.
Was not expecting that. Oh my goodness.
But listen to me. You can still save these two.
Also, thank you for
can
redeeming your
stop
daily
the program
crowns.
before they both
And hi,
fail.
Dark Alias.
Turn off your Nintendo Switch. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Womp womp. I don't even know how many endings we've hit so far.
6.
Only 6?
6 or 7. Hold on.
I feel like
7.
there's... It's not...
Sort of.
I feel like there's so much more than that.
No.
Oh my... Hi. Oh, so welcome in, Arcalis. How are you
Just
doing?
a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I
This
need.
is after the
If I
third.
can make it through this door, I can make it through
It's like the
them
same
all.
parable.
Are you starting to lose your mind?
I'm very much starting to lose my mind.
This is fun.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, fuck you. I'm going to the right door. You can't stop
This
me.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You're gonna go admire the employee lounge again.
Stanley felt
It's
lightheaded, butterflies in his
blue.
stomach, giving
Blech.
in a way he had never known before. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you, or what? Really?
Yep,
I was
we're going
in the
this
middle of
way.
something. Do you have zero
We are going
consideration
this
for
way.
others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Well,
Yeah, probably.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
Have you been on the
to show
walkway?
you something
That-
beautiful.
yeah,
Look,
that's what you
let me
just
prove it.
Oh,
Oh.
I love this
That
part.
I'm on your side.
Oh,
Give
no.
me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
No, screw you. I'm gonna go through the blue door.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, I want the blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, I want the blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
The red
You want to know so badly
door.
what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Fine, do it. You're not my dad.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the
Did
end,
you,
it was
though?
all for
Did
nothing.
you?
Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Sure, I guess.
Are you enjoying this game?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to
Oh,
be
no.
perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh, hi. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
Sure.
Let me boot it up.
Oh no, what do we got? What do we got? I don't like that you're laughing. I really don't like that you're laughing.
The baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game. All about the desperation and tedium.
What the skibbity is this?
The demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
I'm not playing it for 4 hours.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Is this literally all it is?
Yeah.
And do I essentially keep going until the baby falls into the fire?
Yep.
Alright, so chat, you're gonna let me know when do we say goodbye to the baby. First person to say, Jimmy, don't press the button, or something similar, is when I'll stop pressing the button. Alright, don't press the button.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Hey,
Because
someone
it's
said for me to
another
not
I
press
don't
the
know what to
button.
do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? But it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a crater man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your crater, perhaps for some sort of twisted, erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity.
There's
So
not
far,
really,
I
like,
love
winning in this
everything
game,
about this
though.
game, Stanley.
I mean,
And
if
it
by
seems
winning
as
I
you
just
move.
totally didn't
Come,
set a
let's
baby
venture
on
out
fire,
there and see what else is out there.
sure, I guess. I guess I'm going out. And that definitely needed some badger moment right there. Just a little. Oh, okay, I guess I can't. Go around the other side. Waddle, 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 waddle. This looks like a very... This looks like a very poorly animated version of, like, Fortnite.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Oh, hi.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
They built a
You
wall.
wandered off into
I can't get out.
that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay.
I mean, there are
I'm going to
technically
get
woods
us out of
here.
Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay. I think this will be just the thing.
And Jimmy waddled away. Waddle, waddle. This is a 10-hour version. Oh, God, no. I would not put a 10-hour version on there. Absolutely
What I
not.
had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't
Hey,
any possibility
hey,
that
Ninja
you might
Clappy?
get lost here. Now this
Ninja
is
Clappy.
game
Ninja,
design.
ninja, ninja,
Stanley,
ninja,
if you manage
ninja.
to get lost in this game, I
Is
will
this
be
Rocket
enormously
League?
This is
impressed.
literally Rocket League. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. It is literally Rocket League.
Tell me we are playing
Okay, so
freaking
what
Rocket
exactly
League
do
right
we do?
now.
Yep.
Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
No, it's Rocket League!
Sports ball.
Ninja, you gotta show me the ways of
We should
Rocket
run
League.
the bases and do a touchdown together.
I
think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Okay, so how do I like... I once ruined the world with lemonade. No!
Are you winning? Is this fun?
This is
better than my
fun. This is
miserable
fun.
little story
We're
that I
having
worked so
family
hard on?
friendly
Stanley, I
fun.
have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then
Get in
surely
there, get in there.
multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric
No, in,
sports
get in the
experience.
hole.
I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Oh, hi, so many balls. Honey, I can't handle the balls.
I will shoot.
I can't do it. There's so many balls I can't contain myself. Actually, they're all
Enjoy,
contained.
Stanley. You having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like
But
me
I
to
was
set
enjoying
boundaries,
playing
Stanley.
Rocket
Without rules or
League.
boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your
Also,
sense
congrats
of
on the second
purpose.
place.
And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After
It was
all,
literally
you're the one
Rocket
who knows
League.
Best. Take care, Stanley.
But I just want to play Rocket League. Ninja, will you play Rocket League with me? 'Cause apparently no one wants to. Okay, we're gonna praise Pegu instead. That's fine. I'll take a praise Pingu over, over the inability to play Rocket League. This is sad and depressing. This is very sad and depressing. Nice. I can't wait to play my Rocket League Crowd Control mod more after the new year. I think I remember you mentioning some of the crazy stuff that you put on there, Ninja, and I'm really excited to see that come to fruition. That sounds pretty sick. Now, do I just fall into one of the goals?
Hold on. What are you doing?
Well, you said you didn't want to play with me, so...
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Okay. Well then, that was easy. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Waddle, waddle. Maybe. If I could find some type of opening, that would be great. Although it's kind of like big, dark, and spoopy. Jimmy became the ball. In some weird parallel universe, I would not be surprised. They're like, hey, Jimmy suddenly becomes a ball. I would not be surprised that happened at some point, but highly doubtful. Okay, I feel like now I'm going around in friggin' circles. 10, 9. Nope, that's a dead end. So wherever 510 is, that's where a dead end is going to be. Dogs go to heaven, but cats go to purgatory. Ha. I see what you did there. Oh, do we have progress? I think we have progress. 423. I see a light! I see a light! Oh my goodness, there's a light! Alright, control room. What do we got? Nothing. We got nothing. Boo! And then we waddled away. Waddle, waddle. Unless... Am I supposed to be here, honey?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm presuming I have to do something in here. Right?
I think so.
Oh, Did you not do this ending?
I'm pretty sure I did, but it was a while ago.
Fair. I mean, I just pressed every single button and nothing happened. Not... Do you feel like if I would press every single thing, something would have happened? So we're just gonna waddle, waddle, waddle out this side. Oh!
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
Yeah, keep
Very
telling
soon.
yourself that, my dude.
I can wait.
Are you sure about that? You sure about that?